Boruto 2 Blue Vortex shows us a mission to defeat the Shinju. Shows us that they're trying to get the Thorn Bulbs and bring back Shinki, bring back Matsuri, and any other Shinju that may or may not appear. Not to mention defeat Jura as well, who shows up after Boruto breaks in and just tries to join the mission to save everybody. But the main goal here is the Hidden Leaf is trying to help the Hidden Sand, and by bringing back Shinki, who can bring back Gaara, and so on and so forth. So, what happens if they fail? Meaning, this whole thing isn't exactly, I don't know, it's not exactly an official mission, I guess. Meaning, Kashin Koji told Shikamaru to go on this mission, rather than the Hidden Leaf being hired to do so, or like, it being like a pure-on threat, I guess. Well, it is, but it isn't. It has to do with the people who, one, going after Boruto, and the Shinju who invaded the village and killed some shinobi. So I guess it does have some merit behind it. But basically, I'm trying to figure out what, if anything, happens if Shikamaru fails this mission. This mission was made by him. He put his people forward, and he kind of told Mitsuki, Konohamaru, Sarada, all of them to go for it. And not only did Yodo die, now it's kind of up in the air what's going to happen. So what will the feudal lord, what will the elders think? And the worst thing that happens is Shikamaru loses his rank, his title as Hokage, interim Hokage, basically. He hasn't officially assumed it yet, which all the more reason why he can be replaced and somebody else fill in his shoes, basically. And I've been kind of thinking about who that could be, and the only person that I can think of that wants the title of Hokage, but, you know what I mean, could probably follow the feudal lord's orders is, well, it's Konohamaru. So, if Shikamaru gets kicked out, I imagine that they're going to choose Konohamaru to take the new Hokage spot, and with the new Hokage spot, Konohamaru will officially be Hokage, but he's not actually Hokage. You know what I mean? Like, it's just tricky. It's up and down. So, my point being that if Shikamaru loses his title, he won't have the same pull like he used to. He won't be able to order or make shinobi do as he feels. And Konohamaru, his feelings about Boruto are kind of wishy-washy. I don't know if he's respecting him, if he trusts him, if he hates him still, whatever the case may be. So it's unknown what might happen, but I feel like that's the worst case scenario, is that Shikamaru gets booted out, replaced by Konohamaru, and now everybody else is much worse off without it, because Shikamaru is helping Boruto, he's following Kashin Koji's orders, and they're moving ever so slightly towards their goal. But with Boruto coming in and swooping in and helping Konohamaru out, yes, he saves Konohamaru, but the mission may fail. And when the mission fails, Shikamaru's standing in the village becomes compromised. The elders and the feudal lords might decide that he's not trustworthy. Not to mention if Ino starts blabbing her mouth and talking about what Shikamaru's doing behind the scenes recognized or undocumented, you know what I mean? His use of the mind transmission jutsu, so it's looking a little tough. It's looking a little tough for Shikamaru if this doesn't go according to plan. But my guess is it's going to be kind of a half win, half loss. So we'll have to see until chapter 23. But until then, let me know what you guys think. What happens if Shikamaru loses his title as Hokage? Do you think it'll be harder, or do you think that Kashin Koji and Boruto will adjust and adapt? Do you think that they'll kind of... Maybe they weren't even relying on Shikamaru at all, but... You know what I mean? So, you let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah.